How your lawn looks says a lot about you. So put your lawn care maintenance into the hands of someone who really cares. They're reasonable, experienced, reliable, licensed, and insured. They are top-notch lawn care of Toledo, Ohio. Commercial and residential services are available all year long. Call or text them today for a free estimate. Top-notch lawn care of Toledo, Ohio, 419-708-0005. Top-notch lawn care of Toledo, Ohio.
Join me every Tuesday for fun and games and play for cash. That's right. Sylvia Mid, the fun word guessing game is back and you can come aboard and play. It's simple. Just email us your name and contact information and you are in there, baby. Yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, it is Smooth Tim, and thank you for joining us on another Thursday on the Now You Know Show. It is now my absolute pleasure to introduce to you the world's sexiest granny, everyone's favorite comedian, Queen Silvy.
That is correct. It is me, Queen Silvy, and thank you for tuning in, watching in on this terrific Thursday with the Now You Know Show. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this great world today. Smooth, how are you today?
I'm doing terrific on this Thursday evening, Queen, and might I ask, how are you doing?
As always, I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious, I suppose. It's 24/7, 365, Queen Silvy, or just simply
amazing.
Yes,
I know. True that I am amazing, but you are amazing. Hey, Smooth, you are amazing. Today is a super amazing day as we give super greatness just for you with inspirational, encouraging, and even funny segments from some fantastic people from around the world just for you. But before we get things going, Smooth, I do believe that you have some announcements to give.
Sure. As always, our hearts and prayers are going out to the world with everything that's going on. If you need some support, you can contact Queen Silvy and myself. We'd be more than happy to, work through what you're going through with you or help provide a resource for you.
That's right.
Yeah, if you would, please take a look at the top of the screen. You're going to see scrolling ways to get hold of the Queen and myself. More importantly, go to www.thequeensylvyshow.com. Go to the contact tab, scroll down, and give us your email, and we'll keep you up to speed with everything that we have going on. And you know what? Because you are worth it.
That's right.
Foxy 5 Jewelry. It is sassy, elegant, and affordable, fashionable jewelry and accessories for you or that someone special. Go ahead and get a hold of Monica Wright on Facebook or go to her webpage at www.foxy5jewelry.com. Another way to keep up with the Queen and myself is to go to our YouTube page. Simply go to YouTube. In the search engine, type in The Queen Silvy Show. You'll get the results of all 3 of our shows, as well as some other projects that we are working on. You're going to love it, and while you're there, please subscribe. Also, let's see, how your lawn looks says a whole heck of a lot about you. So put that lawn care and maintenance into the hands of a professional who really cares. They are reasonable, reliable, and insured. They are top-notch lawn care of Toledo, Ohio. Commercial residential services are available year-round. Call or text for a free estimate at 419-0005. Analytics for our last show.
That's right.
Jamaica, New Zealand, the USA, Canada, United Kingdom, Mexico, France, and Denmark. We appreciate you listening into the show. Thank you.
Yes, we do. Matter of fact, if you're watching this live, Smooth and myself, we love and appreciate you. And if you're watching this later on an archive,
our love is everlasting.
Damn right. Our love is everlasting. We love and appreciate you. You got it. You got it, Smooth.
Finally.
That's all right.
After all that training.
Hey, you know what? It pays off. So there it is. But I thank you for tuning in on this terrific Thursday. You have time to spread the word because it is definitely super greatness that we provide for you here on this terrific Thursday, the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. Before we get these going, you know me, I have to give some shout outs to my good friends, my good people from all over the world, like Queen Jenna, Queen Ashley, Fullett Clark, Kenneth Rouse, Helen Myers, and Peace Myers. Shout out to you. Shout out to Corey and Casey Petenot, Joan Mercer, Queen Aaliyah, Asia, Tay, Maya, and Camille, Shout out to you. Shout out to my poo-poo, Amari. Shout out to you, Jonathan Jr. and Tyron. Shout out to you.
Shout out.
Shout out to LP and Cynthia, Queen Sonia, Kaki, Shanika, Brianna, Alana, and Precious. Shout out to you. To Kelly and Ryan and the All-American Boys, Matt and Tracy and the All-American Girls. Shout out to you. Shout out to Patricia, Wilhelm McGiffin, C. Shorty, Franklin, Renita Easley, Gold Rosa, and Pam Bailey. Shout out to you. Shout out to Donna Ferry, Sassy Savage, Lee Allen Sr., and Wapsarito, Hostile Flow. I didn't forget y'all. I almost forgot you. Out of Africa. Shout out to you. To my good friends, the queens over in United Kingdom, Beth Lambert, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, and Kay Cross. Shout out to you. To Serious Edition, Nana Linda Hartley. Shout out to you. Queen D. Brown. Shout out to you. Melody Gore Dobb, Miguel Montebon, and Brian Pearson. Shout out to you. Hey. Hey, that's right. You can be on this list and get shouted out as well. You're more than welcome if you want to be shouted out or someone you want represented. We will definitely represent you well and shout you out numerous times a week, every Tuesday on the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show, Wednesdays with Tim Titbits, and on Thursdays with the Now You Know Show by simply sending me your name and contact information to QueenSilvy@comic.com or the website, thequeensilvyshow.com, or wherever you're viewing or listening to this. You simply send it in the comment section and Smooth will make sure we get this out to you. So with that said, check out this announcement that we have or resource that we have for you because we do aim to bring the best in live entertainment, talents, and topics from around the world to you. Check this resource out. We'll get back. Let's get it on with some great segments just for you on this terrific Thursday. The Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. Want the best for your dog? Then see Yitka, owner at Vita Canis, specializing in aromatherapy products for dogs and their owners. Here at Vita Canis, we help you to naturally and organically improve the health and happiness of your dog. Check out the website, www.vitacanis.co.uk. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook.
Boo-ba-doo, Vita Canis.
Vita Canis has it going on, I'm sure, over the holiday, 4th of July. Some dogs are really have anxieties and scared of all that loud noise. She has the perfect theme for that and more. Check it out. vitacanis.co.uk on this terrific Thursday. Hey, the lines are open if you wish to call in, holler at Smooth or myself, or give a shout out. That number is 817-602-0577. That's the number you can get connected on this terrific Thursday with the Now You Know Show. You're going to get connected right now because Pamela Anderson is a fantastic, passionate, caring woman, queen, person, human. She does a lot, and she's doing it here on this platform that I'm honored that she's on. You are not alone. Dementia Talk with Pam. Check this out.
Hello, and I hope your day is going well. And I thank you for watching. You're not alone. Dementia Talk with Pamela. Now, I'm Pamela Anderson, and I'm a former caregiver for my mom, Lucille Boyd, who had dementia. Well, it's official. I am now a champion fundraiser for the Walk to End Alzheimer's. My team, You're Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela, has exceeded our $500 goal, and that allows us to earn our personalized banner honoring my mom who had Alzheimer's. And I'm well on my way to becoming a grand champion. This allows me to generate more funds, more awareness, and help fight the cure to end Alzheimer's. So let's keep it going. I want you to create your own team. You can donate to the cause, or you can join my team. You're Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela, and you can fight to end Alzheimer's. So I'd like to show you some highlights of last year's walk. So sit down, relax, and join the walk.
Flowers are fighters. That's why the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's is full of them. Because flowers find a way to break through. Just like we will. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Now, if you join me next week, we'll talk about assisted living. So tune in. Now, this is Pamela Anderson, and I can be reached at my Facebook support group page, You Are Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela. And I do want you to remember that you are not alone.
And making mistakes. Well, now you know.
If you don't know,
You're not alone.
now you know. Hey, if you're in the Toledo, Northwest Ohio area, join the team and join us on the Walk to End Alzheimer's October 8th here in the Glass City and Promenade Park. It's a great event. We joined in last year, and it was very, very beneficial and healthy for you to get out and get a little walking in. Plus, you're doing a good thing, good cause. So, hey, Pam, I thank you very much for coming aboard this platform and definitely making a huge difference. Go and follow her page, Facebook group page. You Are Not Alone. Dementia Talk with Pam. You know, LP is so hot that this holiday season, he went and gave you a little different taste and an opinion on what it is. So I guess for you to try this, you must be in the Glass City, right, Smooth?
He had a private chef making him a meal.
He had a private chef cooking him a meal in the Glass City over the 4th of July weekend. So let's check it out with Chef John. That's who's preparing the meal for LP's flavor review. right here on Now You Know with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim.
Got Chef John right here, cooking up the good rice. Happy 4th of July. This is the barbecue edition, LP's flavor review. We down here in Toledo, Ohio, man. We about to check out what my boy got going on right here. John, the chef, just hooked up some spicy rice with chicken, onions, mushrooms. You know, gourmet style. So, let's get this in. On a nice tortilla, we got the rice conjunction. We even got some sauce to throw on it. Soy sauce, but we don't mess with the soy sauce. Duck sauce, we definitely do the duck sauce. And the hot sauce. But first, we gotta hit this just the way it is. You dig? And there it is. The fried rice. The chicken. The onions. The mushrooms. Tortilla nice and soft. Here we go, y'all. LP's flavor review. 4th of July special. Down here with my main man, Chef John. The duck sauce tastes real well with it. It makes it not too salty. It's like it gives a right sweetness with all the spiciness that's inside the taco. My main man, Chef John, did his thing with these tacos, man. You know, it's a nice soft tortilla. You got the chicken, grilled chicken. You got the onions and the mushrooms. And you know, it got a nice spice to it. It's different. You know what I'm saying? It's unique. It's good when you got the munchies. You know what I'm saying? And the flavor, it's good. You know what I mean? I gave my boy Chef John a good 7.5. Good creativity. The shell of the tortilla really turns it out and make it into a sandwich. You know, you can have rice as a sandwich with all the fixings. You got your chicken, you got your onions, you got your mushrooms. You know what I mean? And it stands out in the crowd. And it's very tasty. And with the spice, it got the right spice. And then if you tap it in with some duck sauce, it really turns it out, man. You know? So, with that being said, man, I give my boy Chef John right here to 7.5, yo. LP's flavor review. Thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe. And let me know what to smash next, yo.
Shout out to Chef John here in the Glass City. Smooth and myself, we're honored. We have tried some of his food, his cookings, and it is delicious.
Yeah, and one of those little walking tacos, that was good.
So that looked pretty yummy. He stacked it on that there taco, but hey, hats off to you.
Chicken and rice, everything.
7.5 is pretty good. You were in a good category when you get a 7.5 from LP, right, Smooth?
7.5 is a high rank. That's like a gold medal
it
award.
It sure is. He is tough on the ratings, but true to the bone. And hey, I thank you, LP, for coming aboard the platform, sharing the greatness that you provide and give. And in fact, if you are out there and you have a suggestion for a restaurant in your area, hit us up and let us know. And matter of fact, hit him up on his YouTube channel, LP Flavor Review, and let's see what happens with that there. Very good, indeed. So we've been jamming with some great original Christian music from Kayne Petenot from his segment the past weeks, and I'm telling you, he's phenomenal. If you don't know, you're going to find out right now because he's phenomenal even today with his segment, God's Word to be Heard with Kayne Petenot.
Hey, God bless you guys. This is Superstar Kayne Petenot here for another edition of God's Word to be Heard. So, for the past few months, I've been performing songs for you guys. And first off, I want to say hats off to you, Pamela Anderson, because I actually stayed with my grandfather for a short period of time. First of all, I forgot to say rest in peace to both my grandparents. But I originally lost my grandmother in 2017. And so I pretty much stayed with my grandfather for a short period of time. And I did everything that a home health aide would do. And I got homesick for a little while. But then my mom told me how much me staying with him actually helps him and actually means a lot to him. So this song is dedicated to him. And I hope you guys enjoy. I never thought I would feel this way, thinking about my papa every night and every day. He is so good to me, I cannot thank him enough. He always prays with me, even when these times get rough. When I want to come home, he always comes with me. I am so glad I can always keep him company. We love to watch our westerns, we love to have fun. I just cannot thank him enough for everything he's done. We love to be fair, we love to be square. We always try to show each other how much we care. No matter where we are, we love to be together, because when we are both together, everything is better. He's always there for me, we live happily. He even watches over me because I cannot see. That's why my love is strong. I'm so glad we get along. And to show my love for him, I even wrote this song. Papa, I want to show you how much I care, because I know life hasn't always been fair. I wrote the song to say I'm sorry, but I must confess I've been very stressed, and now I know that you are the best. Papa, you were so good to me, good to me. Papa, I am here to stay, because you are very good to me, good to me. I will never go away. Papa, I know you need me now. I'm so glad I can stay with you so I can help you out. I know it has been hard on you because you lost your wife, but I will stay by you every day and every night. I know your heart is broke. I know that you are sad, but I will always stay by you. So I hope you are glad, because I will never leave you until the day you die. I'm happy to stay with you. There's no need to ask me why. Ever since I was young, you taught me right from wrong. I can't thank you enough. That is why I wrote the song. You always cheer me up whenever I am feeling down. And when I stay with you, you make me feel safe and sound. I wrote the song because I want to say thank you, because I know your love is so pure and so true. I just want you to know that I love you with all my heart. You are my best friend, and I knew it from the start. I want to show you how much I care, because I know I haven't always been fair. I wrote the song to say I'm sorry, but I must confess I've been very stressed, and now I know that you are the best. Papa, you are so good to me, good to me. Papa, I am here to stay, stay, because you are very good to me, good to me. Papa, I will never go away. I cannot express my love and appreciation. That's why I stay with him, because he is so patient. Me and Papa will be best friends forever, because I will stay with him forever and ever. I cannot express my love and appreciation. That's why I stay with him, because he is so patient. Me and Papa will be best friends forever, because I will stay with him forever and ever. I want to show you how much I care, because I know life hasn't always been fair. I wrote the song to say I'm sorry, but I must confess I've been very stressed, and now I know that you are the best. Papa, you are so good to me, good to me. Papa, I'm here to stay, stay, because you are very good to me, good to me. Papa, I will never go. I want to show you how much I care, because I know I haven't always been fair. I wrote the song to say I'm sorry, but I must confess I've been very stressed, and now I know that you are the best. Papa, you are so good to me, good to me. Papa, I'm here to stay, stay, because you are very good to me, good to me. Papa, I will never go away. I love you guys, and by the way, Sister Pamela Anderson, hats off to you for what you're doing. Keep on doing the work that you're doing, because believe it or not, you are making a difference for people worldwide. I love you guys. You guys can find me on Facebook, Kayne, Kayne, Petenot, Petiniot, YouTube under Kayne, Kayne, the Christian rapper, also on TikTok and on Messenger. I love you guys. Thank you so very much for listening, and God bless you.
And God's word to be heard. Thank you, Kayne.
That's right. That was so. I love that
That's a nice song.
I mean, Kayne does not producing a single song that I don't love. Oh my gosh! You want more? Go and subscribe and check out his YouTube channel, Kayne the Christian Rapper. He is blessed. He is sharing his gift to the world. And Kayne, I thank you so much for coming aboard this platform and making a difference. And shout out to you, Pamela Anderson. I told you, you're making a difference and impacting people worldwide. This is so great. It makes me feel so good. Does it make you feel good?
Makes me feel good, too.
I'm happy and proud and very honored indeed. I'm very honored also to be a happy black sheep, because I am a happy black sheep. Vonda Vision is definitely the president, the queen of the Happy Black Sheep Club. She brings it, keeps it real. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. I look forward every week to see just what she's going to bring. You want to know? Check it out right now as I present to you Happy Black Sheep right here on the Queen Silvy Show.
Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Vonda Vision, aka Happy Black Sheep. Bah. How y'all doing out there? Hope y'all doing good. How was the 4th? Did y'all listen to what the fuck I told you? Did you pay the fuck attention? Did you do your shit? Did you pop your shit? Did you act like you had some fucking sense? Well, I hope so, because I had a wonderful time. I had family, friends. It was wonderful. Food. Can't never go wrong when you have the people with the right attitude. So it was wonderful. I had a good time. Thank you for asking. But hold up. You know, I got to tell you something, right? Watch this. This is very intriguing to me. And I got a very serious opinion about it. So whatever. Las Vegas, Burger King. There is a gentleman that has been working there for 27 years. Okay, single father, taking care of his daughter. And basically, they have insurance. So he stayed there, working, doing what he's supposed to do. Didn't miss not one day in his 27 years at working at Burger King. On his anniversary for his 27 years, nobody knows that it's his anniversary. So they go out and they give him a Starbucks cup bag of Reese's, 2 packs of Life Savers, 2 big pens, and 1 movie ticket. Now, when someone gives you a present, you have to be thankful for that. Whether you like it or not, that's the Southern thing to do. Accept it, move on, and don't worry about it. However, you mean to tell me Burger King, whoever owns that franchise, didn't think about doing something for somebody that never missed a day? Somebody that you always have been able to depend on? Wow. That to me says a fucking lot. It goes to show that people do not appreciate people that are dedicated. That was a dedicated man, regardless of whether it was at Burger King. I don't give a damn. What difference does it make? He had a job, he stayed on his job, and he was dedicated and did whatever he had to do to take care of his family. That's what I'm talking about. But who gives a damn about that? Who gives a damn about it? There are some people that do give a damn about it. His daughter went on GoFundMe and tried to raise $200 for her dad to come see his grandkids. Hasn't seen his grandkids in 4 years. Because, you don't miss a day of damn work. So how the hell he gonna goddamn have a life? Have never been on vacation in 27 years. Huh? Oh, okay. They look up. They have over $329,000 for this man. That is wonderful. That was wonderful. There's a lot of great people out here in the world that know that there are value in most all people. If everybody would get that concept, then everybody would have it. Okay? I think it's wonderful that we got together and they helped that dude out. He'll be able to do some things. Maybe, hell, he could buy that damn Burger King. Hell, so he can sit his ass at home and chill out. You know what I mean? Buy that bitch. They need to sell it to him for a damn $1. How about that? Sell him that shit for a damn $1. He deserved it, and hell, he earned it. He's not a manager or anything. He earned it. I like to hear stories that have a triumph because that's what he did. Everything that he's gone through, those 27 years that he thought that he would never go through, he did find a way to find his heart and his love for living, for making others happy. And not only that, just him being himself. He said, thank you. He said, thank you. That means a damn lot. A lot of people that wouldn't do no shit like that. That's a great man with a great heart. I'm glad that a lot of people pulled in and gave him this money so that we can show him that blue collar, we care. We care about our blue collars. Okay? So everybody make sure that you respect people that serve you, because you never know what they're doing with your food, and you never know who you might be messing with. You might be messing with this Mr. Ford guy that's been there 27 years that deserve all of your respect. This is Vonda Vision, a.k.a. Happy Black Sheep. Y'all know where to find me on Instagram and Facebook. I'll see you guys later. You stay happy. Bye.
Boom, 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 boom.
Well done and well said, my good
That's a
friend.
sad case.
Vonda Vision brought it to the table today.
And they wonder why we have a labor movement in the United States. Why people want to, like a Starbucks and these people want to have unions in their shop. Well, simply for a man like that, what? Come on.
Shout out
Now, he
and
should be
hats off
making,
to
he
him.
should have his own 401k working that many years through that.
Right.
He should have his insurance. He should have all kinds of compensation.
I'm
for
moving
that
my
kind of dedication.
furniture and TV in the back room of that building. I own that building. 27 years. Come on. Hats off to them.
Yeah, they need to have a reward program built into a job, not a screw you program.
Did you hear the things that they got this gentleman? This like they went to the damn Dollar Tree and got that stuff. But nevertheless, you're right, Vonda. Thank you. That's what I would
Appreciate
say.
sharing
Thank you. I
that. Yeah.
appreciate that. And good, because blessings come in many ways. And he got his blessing. You know what I'm saying? And he blessed everyone for 27 years, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? You don't get good service
God
and
takes care of
dedicated
his
workers
people.
like
That's
that.
all I can say.
Oh,
even
bless his
if
heart.
Burger King won't.
That was great. I love it. I appreciate you, Vonda Vision. Please go and follow her on Instagram and Facebook. There is so much more in store from her, and I appreciate the enlightening, the knowledge, and the information, the fun, the everything that she brings. And look for her TV show coming up soon.
Yes, ma'am.
That's right. Hey, you know, another part of the Now You Know show that I also admire and look forward to is the show question of the week. Oh, it's so important and special to me because great people, great friends from all over the world send in their answer via video, and it's so magnificent. In fact, Tim, what is this week's show question?
This week's
of the week?
show question, let me get to the question of the week is, Queen, what music artist did you grow up listening to?
Interesting. I think the music artist that I grew up listening to, and she really wasn't signed to a contract or anything. I guess this was the beginning of independence. Is my grandmother. I used to listen to her hum
There you
and
go.
beat, making music, singing songs, cleaning and picking the feathers off the chicken in the middle of the yard. Man, that is priceless.
You know, interesting, yeah. Wow, you know, I had all kinds of variety in my house too, from Hank Williams to Johnny Cash to the Beatles. It was so I got an induction into a little bit of everything.
Well, you know what? Let's find out what Katrina, Diane Pinky Harmon, and Pamela Anderson has to say about that very thing.
Hi, my name is Katrina, and the question of the week is, what artist did I grow up listening to? Well, I grew up listening to Marvin Gaye. Let's get it on.
Hello, everyone out there. Diane Pinky Harmon here, answering today's question. Who was my favorite musical artist growing up? Well, that's easy. The Beatles. I love their Rubber Soul album. Remember this song? Baby, you can drive my car. Baby, you can drive my car. And baby, I love you. As long as it's a racing green Bentley, that is. I added a few lines there. I love the Beatles. Paul McCartney is pink and positive. I have the biggest crush on him. And I still do. Have a pink positive day, everyone. Looking forward to next week's question. Queen Silvy and Tim, you are the best. Bye.
Hi, I'm Pam, and I'm here to answer the question of the week for Now You Know. What music or artists did I grow up listening to? I grew up listening to a whole lot of Jackie Wilson, James Brown, Ike and Tina Turner, and we would boogie all day long with Checker. This is how I grew up, partying with Jackie, James Brown, and then you threw in some Bobby Blue Bland when you had the blues. I had my aunts and my uncles and my cousins and their friends. We were always partying to some music at my grandmother's house. During that time, we had a record player. So we had plenty of records, but mostly we sort of like listened to, like I said, a whole lot of Jackie Wilson, Baby Workout, James Brown, and Ike and Tina Turner, and some Bobby Blue Bland. You guys have a good day, and I want to thank you for listening to me, and keep on listening to your music. It's a good thing. And you have a good day. I can be reached on my Facebook support group page. You're Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela, and keep on singing.
And now you know.
Hey, if you don't know, you're right, Smooth. Now you do know her. There's some great music you guys are.
Baby, you can drive my car.
Right?
Oh, yes, I'm going to be a star.
Everyone is so on point with me right now because,
Baby,
yeah,
you can drive my
I know where it
car.
started, but
And
everything
baby,
that
I'll
you
love
guys
you.
listen to, I love and listen
Beep,
to as
beep,
well.
beep,
Smooth, I hear
beep.
you over there.
What?
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
Got me going to that Rubber Soul song.
You know it, right?
I know
You're a Beatle head, too, though, on the real.
My sister spun all the Beatles. When they came over to the United States, we was glued in front of the TV. I mean, she was a Beatle head, too, so, I had no choice.
That's all right. It's all good. All of it is very good. So let's check out Kayne Petenot, Connect Rouse, and Michelle Boyd and find out what music artists did they listen to growing up.
God bless you guys. This is Superstar Kayne Petenot here to answer this week's question. What music artists did I grow up listening to? And that is a great question. My mom and dad raised me on a lot of rap and R&B music, so I would say mostly R&B with my mother because she used to love artists like LSG, which is Keith Sweat, Gerald Levert, and Johnny Gill, and TLC, which was T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili. Big fans of those. And as far as rap, I would say Tupac and Notorious B.I.G. were my top favorite rappers way back in the day. I also like a No Limit Records rap group called Down South Hustlers. That's another one of my favorite, which is a compilation album that rapper Master P had made. It's one of my favorite albums as well. I love you guys. Thank you so very much for listening, and God bless you. Oh, before I forget, the rap music that I listen to is how I am, is what gives me the joy. The rap music that I listen to right now, from way back then to today's hip-hop, is what makes me the Christian rapper that I am today, because I enjoy listening to it. It fills my heart with so much joy to listen to the music that I love. I love you guys. Thank you very much for listening, and God bless.
Hello. Hi, Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. This is Kenneth Ross from Virginia. It is my pleasure to answer your question for the week. What music artist did you grow up listening to? Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim, I was born in the 70s. And my mom and my dad, they always would listen to Teddy Pendergrass, Luther Vandross, the OJs, Isley Brothers, and Marvin Gaye. That's just to name a few. But these are the ones that I remember the most. You hear the music in the background? Hey! Yes, I absolutely love the soul music. Thank you so much, Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim, for the opportunity to grace your platform. I can be reached at Facebook, KENNETTE, Ross, RAWLS, and my Instagram is Miss K2U224. Thank you for the opportunity. You guys have a great week. Thank you.
Hey everyone, it's Michelle here with the question of the week, which is, who did you listen to? What artist did you listen to growing up? I am a huge Prince fan. Yes, I am. First album, For You. A lot of people don't know about that one. Then there was Prince, Controversy, Purple Rain, and When Doves Cry. After that, kind of got a little different, but Prince is that's who I listened to mostly growing up. I am Michelle Boyd, certified life coach, women's empowerment strategist, and CEO of Heaven Sent Life Coaching. You may connect with me on Instagram at Heaven Sent Life Coaching ATL, or you may visit my website at IamMichelleBoyd.com. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.
All right.
Wow, that was really nice, fun, interesting, and I can relate. Woo! You was jamming. Connect Ross, shout out to you because you was like, had that music in the background. Pinky, Katrina,
That
all
whole
you guys
album's
were
good.
singing.
Though. That entire album, that album's badass album.
Hey, it's to this day. All that music
That's a good Marvin album. That's one of my
yeah.
favorites.
Oh, yeah. That's hot. I thank you guys for that one. That was a real good fun one. In fact, if someone wants to send in
Kayne surprised me. He knows all the rappers.
again, if someone wants to send in their answer to what song that they grew up listening to, we'll gladly give it out and tell everybody next week. Smooth, what were you saying?
Nothing.
No, you were saying
I
something.
said Kayne knows his rappers.
Oh, Kayne was impressive.
That's what I said. That's all I said.
Okay. Kayne does know his
Didn't mean to
stuff.
interrupt.
That's all right.
Get you. Oh, they caught you making that stupid face.
On this terrific Thursday, the
Behave
Now You Know
yourself for a
show with
second.
Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. Again, thank you for tuning in, watching, and listening in, and even tolerating Smooth and myself.
It's difficult at times, and
For you, perhaps.
I can hardly
perhaps.
stand myself.
I know. But you know what? Depression and Suicide 101 with Fullett Clark is still on the back burner. She'll be back in a couple of weeks. She just had surgery. And so we're taking all of your prayers and even messages for her. She would love to hear from you if you'd like to send her a message at fullettc@gmail.com. FULLETC @gmail.com. Send her a message. It'll be a kind thing to say hi to someone
Help
she's
people
going
out.
through. She has a special message actually for you right here on the Now You Know show. Let's check it out.
Hello, hello, everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful week. This is Fullett Clark, and I provide segments about depression, suicide on the Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. First thing, I thank you. Thank you so much, Queen Silvy and Smooth, for all the calls, the text messages, the prayers, the inspiration that you have given to me during my time. For the ones that do not know, I had to have surgery. And they were kind of concerned because where the area was, it was kind of growing a little bit too fast. But took all of that out, and I got some results. Matter of fact, yesterday, no cancer detected. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was worried about that. I didn't really express that a lot to a lot of people, but thank you, Jesus. But I will be back. I have to be released from the surgeon. I go back in 2 weeks to make sure that everything is healing properly. But I will be back to provide the inspiration that I have, the information for us to beat mental illness. But until then, please stay safe, strength and perseverance, peace and blessings. Take care now.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fullett.
Queen Fullett Clark, for those great words. Thank you for even taking the time out of your recovery and healing process to share that message, because she does love and appreciate you. And I look forward to her when she returns with such an emotional, such a touching, true. And we all need the therapy from this Depression and Suicide 101 with Fullett Clark.
As if there isn't enough going on in the world, and then you have to have an illness to where you have to have a surgery, and you know that brings you down mentally, emotionally. So, and I'm sure she does appreciate the prayers and support, as I did when I was going through what I was going through. So,
Absolutely. It means
makes a difference.
Yes, it does. It really does. And you make a difference as well. We have something so special to showcase for you. Smooth is so dynamic for over the last, 3 weeks or so. Each week we end the show with something so spectacular that Smooth done. However, I have a little hands in on this one as well.
Oh, yeah.
But before I do, I want to thank you all who have participates with the Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. If you have a segment, a gift, a knowledge, something you'd like to share with the world, hit Smooth or myself up at queensylvia@comic.com. We'll get you connected, hook you up with your own segment, and you too can make a difference worldwide. But I want to thank Pamela Anderson and You Are Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pam, LP's Flavor Review, God's Word to be Heard with Kayne, Happy Black Sheep with Vonda Vision. If you'd like to come aboard with the show question of the week, I don't normally pop it out on social media, but if you message me, I'll gladly get the show question out, and you too can be a part of the weekly show question of the week. And again, we're wishing you love and prayers and speedy recovery for Queen Fullett Clark of Depression
Indeed.
and Suicide 101. And she will be back in just a few weeks. So, Smooth, before we get into this and tell about this that we're going to show, tell everyone how we can be followed.
We can be followed on all social media platforms. The easiest way to do it is to Google us, and you will come up onto the various sites that we're on. Simply select the one, maybe your favorite. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or
Anywhere.
Darn
That's
place.
right.
So,
Simply Googleable.
They can't keep us contained. We're like
Can't hold me
TNT.
down. That's right. I'm going to be out there doing what it is that I do. And that's bringing the best in live entertainment, talents, and topics from around the world to you, making a difference. I am your friend. Smooth is your friend. We are here for you. You can message us anytime like everybody else does.
Yeah, well, why not?
That's right. So listen, Smooth and myself do voiceovers here in the United States and over in United Kingdom. We do movies. We do a lot of other things besides just the 3 shows a week. And there was a time when Smooth was into writing short stories.
No, I mean, well, I'm always into it when somebody wants to come across with some money. I'll write it.
Money talks, right?
So,
All right.
yeah.
So he created this, and it's very good. I put some photos together to go along with the story. It is so exceptional lead up to it, if you will, Smooth.
Oh, anyhow, yeah. Again, we were doing, this was a, this was like a late night horror network type thing that we got involved in at the time. We did, I don't know, maybe a half a dozen episodes on that or so. And in any regard, basically, it was, I decided I would write my own stories instead of, reading a script. And so I wrote the story and came up with the script, and Sylvia and I put it together.
Making good use of your time. You can too.
That's how we kept them going crazy during the pandemic.
You better believe it. Shucks. This is entitled
Oscar.
Enjoy it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Queen Silvy Show. Pass the word around, but whatever you do, join us next week for some more super greatness with the Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim.
So until next week.
That's right.
Now you know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll holler.
holler.
You know what I'm thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody should get themselves one of these little pets. Oscar's like the best.
Oscar. A boogie.
Margaret went about her day as if it were any other day, just as she has since she found her new best friend, her new pet, Oscar. Margaret lives in a small home out in the country about 3 miles or so from the little town of Brewster, Wisconsin. Margaret keeps busy working on her arts and crafts, and she would sell them at the local flea market as a source of income. Margaret had never married and always seemed quite content according to the locals. However, deep in Margaret's heart, she was lonely and longed for love. One evening, while quietly reading by the living room fire, she heard what sounded like a jet passing close to her home, then a large boom or crashing sound. Margaret immediately jumped up and looked outside her home. In a large field behind her home, she saw a reddish glow coming from what appeared to be an impact site. Alarmed that it could be a jet crash, Margaret ran toward the impact site, but as she approached, she stopped in amazement. It wasn't a jet crash. It was a meteor that had crashed in her backyard. Margaret slowly and cautiously approached the meteor. It had a reddish glow and it smelled a lot like sulfur. Margaret thought it would be best to report this to someone as soon as possible. But at that very moment, Margaret saw something move. Something that was crawling out of the meteor. At first, Margaret was ready to run for the hills, but she heard a soft purring sound coming from the creature. It had large, bright eyes, a short, stubby tail, and looked quite like a small teddy bear. The creature seemed to be reaching out to Margaret as if it needed help or reassurance to know that it was safe. Margaret took the small little alien creature back to her home. She fed the creature some warm milk and a few small pieces of bread, and then wrapped it in a small blanket to keep it warm. As she held the creature in her lap and she looked into its big brown eyes, it seemed to smile at her as it softly purred. She had reassured herself that in the morning she'd notify the authorities. Well, things started to change. By this, I mean Margaret was starting to get attached to the small little alien creature. The little teddy bear-like creature seemed to want and need Margaret to hold, cuddle, and love it. Was this what she'd been missing all of her life? Was these type of feelings for someone or something else love? Her heart never felt so warm or fulfilled. Looking down at her newfound companion, she decided she would name him Oscar. Yes, Oscar from outer space, she chuckled to herself. Margaret and Oscar became more than owner and pet. No, Oscar was special. Why, Oscar would actually show emotions. He would smile when he was happy, frown when he was disappointed, and even winked whenever Margaret entered the room. On one particular cold day, the furnace went out, and Margaret had to call one of the local servicemen to come out and check it. Margaret informed the serviceman the broken furnace was in the basement and to be careful as the steps were quite old. Margaret then went about her daily business of making her arts and craft to sell at the market. She stopped dead in her tracks when she heard a horrific scream and crashing sound coming from the basement. She stood at the top of the stairs calling out for the repairman, but there was no response. Panicked, Margaret slowly descended the old stairs. What she saw next shocked her. The entire basement was covered in blood, body parts were strewn everywhere, and in the midst of it all sat Oscar. He turned towards Margaret, winked, and smiled. What the hell had happened here, she thought. How could Oscar have done this to a grown man? Was she dreaming? Oscar ran towards Margaret, jumped into her arms, and began to purr. No way, she thought. No way sweet Oscar could have ever have done this. It had to have been some insane accident. How could she ever explain all of this? Who'd believe her? What would the authorities do with Oscar? Margaret did what any other red-blooded, totally in love woman would do. Well, she decided to cover it all up. Margaret drove the serviceman's truck into the backyard pond. It was deep enough that no one would ever find it, and of course, it appeared Oscar would devour, well, what was remaining of the serviceman. There was some fuss about town concerning the missing man. No one ever suspected or even asked Margaret anything about it. Well, that was until several weeks later. Margaret heard a knock on the front door. It was a young, well-dressed man identifying himself as a police detective, and he was working on a missing persons case. The detective asked if she had heard of the missing man from town, and Margaret acknowledged she had heard the rumors. The detective asked if the man had ever arrived at her home, as he was on her service schedule. Margaret told the detective that yes, he had done the repairs to the furnace in the basement, and then he left. The detective asked if he could look around the basement to perhaps find a clue as to the man's disappearance. The hair on the back of Margaret's neck stood up. Her thoughts ran wild. Had she cleaned everything up? Would he find out about Oscar? Right this way, she said to the detective, and be careful. The steps are old. Margaret opened the basement door and snapped on the light and directed the detective to the back corner of the basement. Margaret smiled to herself this time, thinking, yes, there's plenty of room in the pond for one more car, and after all, she had neglected to feed Oscar lunch earlier. As Margaret looked into Oscar's beautiful eyes, she thought to herself, isn't love grand?